Presentation number 1, Natural Resource Overview, Environment and Climate of the Cowichan Estuary by student Bobby Trout, EVSP 501, Environmental Management from APUS, American Military University, on 17 June 2018. The topic is habitat restoration. The geographic location is Cowichan Valley D in British Columbia, Canada, with a latitude of 48.75 degrees north and a longitude of 123.64 degrees west. The Cowichan Estuary Google Earth Map number 1 shows an up-close view of the area that will be discussed today. The Cowichan Estuary Google Earth Map 2 shows a zoomed out portion of the area that will be discussed today with all the surrounding elements, towns, shipping lanes, etc. Some historic background. The Cowichan Estuary is an area that was created by the confluences of the Cowichan River and the Coxsackie River merging together within the Cowichan Bay in the southeastern coastal area of Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. It is part of the traditional territory of the Cowichan people. Tribes from Canada and the United States would utilize this area as a source for food and trade. Between the times of the Native nations and before the Cowichan Estuary Management Plan was developed, the estuary faced many degradation hurdles as settlers moved into the area. The hurdles have included filling in estuary lands for commercial and industrial uses, diking areas for agricultural uses, logging operations, and point source pollutants such as sewage, agricultural runoff, and waste materials. Under the Cowichan Estuary Environmental Management Plan by Lambertson in 1987, habitat restoration is a cooperative effort among industries and the government. Each entity's agreement contains the industry-specific modification of land use practices. For example, logging storage areas will be reduced, railways will minimize its land use, and land area activities will be specific for individual sectors of land. Soils. Bell and Coleman's report, the Cowichan-Chemainus River Estuary's Status of Environmental Knowledge to 1975, report of the Estuary Working Group, Department of the Environment, Regional Board, Pacific Region, from 1976 describes the soils of this region as those classified under the lower Nanaimo lowlands zone. Soils representing the Pazolic, Brunozoic, Regiozoic, Glaciolic, and organic orders are common. Landforms on Vancouver Island have resulted primarily from the recent glaciation, which covered the entire island and ended 10,000 to 12,000 years ago. Consequently, soil parent materials are mainly of glacial origin and consist of tills and glaciofluvial materials, as well as marine deposits, fluvial quadra sediments, and organic and recent fluvial deposits. Vegetation within the Cowich clay loam contained hemlock, prior and currently contain red cedar, alder, and maple, and currently contain willow. Wildlife known to inhabit this estuary are birds, otters, pinnipeds, clams, and echinoderms. Policy concerns. Ministry approval could be of a concern if enough critical documentation as to why the estuary is important to save is not obtained. Future dockets amendments must also comply with current standards under the British Columbia Environment Management Act. Documentation of a need-based assessment could be a critical selling point of future adjustments to the plan, and it must have documented scientific evaluations completed regularly to evaluate the processes being implemented. Quality assurance checks of the industrial and commercial user agreements established in the original plan will need to be done on a quarterly basis to ensure prior agreements are being upheld. While rehabilitation projects happen and balances are being agreed upon in the commercial and industrial sectors, water quality will also need to be continuously addressed to ensure the plan does not cause regression over progression. References to put this presentation together for you today were from Bell and Coleman, the Cowichan-Chemanis River Estuary Status of Environmental Knowledge to 1975. Pictures from the CENC about the Cowichan Estuary from the Cowichan Estuary Nature Center. Maps from Google Earth, and the Cowichan Estuary Environmental Management Plan by Lambertson. Thank you for watching.